one. Mic check, 1, 2, mic check.
We're coming to you live from Los Angeles City College for the second game of the round of 16 of the Southeast Winter Classic presented by Futboleando. At the first hour, we had Southeast defeating Bernstein 3 goals to nothing. And now you're seeing the Fairfax High School taking on University Prep. University Prep, who came out second out of Group A. Fairfax coming out first out of Group B. And here comes an opportunity right away going for University Prep. Shot taken, deflected. Referee says it's going to be a foul. For University Prep, team heading out of 1929 West Pico Boulevard in Los Angeles. They're taking on the representation out of the Western League for Fairfax. The Lions. Impressive win over the new win by a scoreline of 2 goals to 1. And the league has never looked back and took rounds of their group. Deflected out of bounds. So 3-0 the scoreline for Southeast in the first game. 2-0 scoreline here so far. Early in the first half. Thank you so much for making us a part of your Saturday afternoon push. I know there's a million and one things you could be doing, but let's say you're here joining us for what is entertaining soccer without a doubt. We'll try to go ahead and read off scorelines, scoreboards, how everything is coming out to be throughout the Winter Classic. And we know that simultaneously games are being played. And it's 1-0 in favor of Fairfax, folks. As just like that, you saw it on your screen. You saw the Shift Sports replay as well. 1-0 in favor of Fairfax. 8 minutes into this one. A mistake in the back by University Prep is costly as the Lions take advantage of it. Number 7 puts it into the back of the net.
Well-deserved goal. Fairfax had been the best team. They both started pretty aggressive, but 8 minutes in, Fairfax showed that they wanted a little bit more, and there's the reward.
Simple to the point, but always precise is Panch. Cross is made through here and cut away. Folks, I'm Jose Duran coming to you live via Futboleando alongside my technical producer, commentator Francisco Barboza. Bring you the live play-by-play action of the Southeast versus Bernstein game at first hour. Now this is Fairfax versus University Prep, followed by Marshall versus Southgate. And we're closing off with North Hollywood versus Elizabeth Learning Center. So great slate of soccer games here for you, live from Los Angeles City College. And folks, don't forget to like and subscribe our multi-streaming platforms. Your like and subscriptions allows us to come and bring you these type of games. He's still pushing forward. Number 13, Joshua inside the box. Cross is going to be made. Shot taken! Great setup play there by Fairfax. It goes just wide. You're looking at the Shift Sports replay here for you. Oof, goes just wide. We're that close from being 2-0.
And that could come back and bite them. In games that are so fast, you got to put them in. You're leaving the game 1-0, and you're letting them get momentum from that. So let's hope that doesn't come and bite them at the end.
Goles que no vuelven is the saying. Goles que no hacen, te hacen. So we'll see if that ends up being. I mean, Nostradamus here next to me predicted the third goal coming for Southeast in that last game. And we'll see if that ends up being evident here again. Great move here by number 13. Decides to go number 7. Down goes a player from Fairfax. The referee says it's going to be a foul. Free kick in favor of Fairfax. So free kick for the Lions. Looking to possibly extend their lead here. It's 1-0 the scoreline. And appears to be number 10 for Fairfax, who's going to get ready to strike this one through. So 1, 2, 3, 4 University Prep players in the wall. Here come the Lions looking to possibly extend the lead. Referee blows his whistle. Oh. Shot goes wide, but way wide. As you're looking at the Shift Sports replay here for you. And nothing there for the goalkeeper to do for a goal kick. Ball's deflected. Who wins it? It's going to be Fairfax with number 13 still fighting for it. Opens it up. Hands it off with number 10, still going. He's it off with number 22 and ends it in the middle. Defended very well, however, by University Prep. It's Brian Monson steals it away. Here comes Brian Monson. Here's Monson still pushing forward. Tries to send the through ball looking for Francisco Hernandez. He doesn't get there, and it's going to be a ball back to Fairfax. We go the opposite side. Back and forth game. He has players in the box if he sees them. Cross is going to be made. Shot going to be taken. It goes over the crossbar, but a great build-up play for Fairfax. You're looking at the Shift Sports replay for you there. It goes over the crossbar for a goal kick. Folks, Shift Sports is a proud partner of Futboleando. And this broadcast is powered by Shift Sports, a brand built for players who take the game seriously. From training gear to matchday essentials, Shift Sports delivers quality, comfort, and performance you can trust on and off the field. Whether you're putting in work at practice or stepping onto the pitch under the lights, Shift Sports help you stay ready and stay sharp. Shift Sports, made for the grind, built for the game. And also, folks, you could get a discount on any individual orders using your discount code FUTBOLEANDO at the end of checkout. To get a discount on any individual orders, that's discount code FUTBOLEANDO. Shift Sports, made for the grind, built for the game. So, free kick here in favor of Fairfax. They've been knocking and see if they're able to go ahead and extend the lead to nothing. 13 minutes to go, and just the way Francisco in the previous game was looking for Bernstein, we're also looking for University Prep. Ball's going to be played in the middle, headed away defensively, loses outside the box, headed right back into the box, takes a knee, and headed away 50-50 ball in the air, battle for, still fighting for it, and cleared way out of danger. Now it's headed away. What does University Prep got to do here, Francisco, to get things going for themselves?
Well, they just need to put one in. Fairfax could have been had this 3-0, probably would have been finished. Probably been looking at just managing the game, but by not putting those in, which were simple tap ins, they give them a chance. And we know how this can change quickly.
Absolutely. These 1-0 leads could evaporate in a heartbeat, and we'll see if number 25 from University Prep with an ambitious effort there. The captain decides to go ahead and take it, and it goes wide. So you're watching University Prep take on Fairfax High School on the 2025 Southeast Winter Classic presented by Futboleando. There's no games tomorrow, but we're right back into the next round on Monday with Southeast taking on whoever is the winner of this game into the next round. Here comes number 7 for Fairfax. Ball's going to be poked up top. Cross is made, deflected off a Fairfax player in for a throw in. What are these two teams you want to see against in the next round for Southeast? What do you think will make them give them a better challenge?
Well, we know Southeast completely demolished Fairfax, so
University Prep.
University Prep. I'm sorry. Fairfax seems like a better challenge for them, but like I said, when you're 1-0, you just leave it up in the air.
Yeah, still a lot of time to play. Absolutely can't call dubs this early on if you're on the field, and that's absolutely not here in the press boxes where you know of the commentators' jinx. But regardless of it, here comes Fairfax attacking on the corner side here. Ball out of bounds. It's gonna be a throw in for the Lions. So nothing to show for University Prep in that sense. And it's going to be a throw in here for the Lions. Strategically, these corners work out as good as corner kicks, but they have to go further back. Oof. 50-50 ball, but the referee says it was all ball. Here comes number 13 for Fairfax. Tries to go ahead and beat the corner. He doesn't do so when we have the first corner kick of the game. So first corner kick of the game here for the Lions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Fairfax players in the box. Cross is going to be made over everyone. Shot's going to be taken. It goes that close and almost kisses the post there. You're taking a look at the Shift Sports replay for you. Oof, goes just wide. So we'll have a goal kick here for University Prep. 17 minutes of the first half. This first half completely dwindling down here. It's cleared away up top. Defended very well, nicely by number 17 from Fairfax. Ball back in the air. See who brings it down. It's University Prep. They try to send the through ball and by Brian Monson. And it doesn't get there. It's going to be a throw in favor of Fairfax. In a cold day after a rainy day in Southern California, you're feeling it here, but players absolutely are not. And the heat of the game has them running up and down. And we'll see if the team all in white, University Prep, able to go ahead and tie things up. It's just a 1-0 lead. Ball put forward here. Referee says play on. Cleared up top. See who wins it. It's University Prep. Now they have options. Great move here. Still pushing forward. This is Francisco Hernandez, able to go ahead and open things up. See, they go back to him, making the overlapping run. They decide to go ahead and center cross it instead. It's loose in the box. It's still loose in the box. 50-50 shot. Player went down. Referee says play on. Oh, that close was University Prep from getting a shot on target and possibly tying things up. Ball's cleared away. Recovered here by Vicente Molina. And here comes Fairfax on the counterattack. Molina able to cut it down. Decides to go further back with his captain and clears this one away. Ball in the air. Abdiel Thompson. See if he keeps it in. Still fighting for it there. Joshua Lopez. This is Vicente Molina. Molina goes all the way back to his goalkeeper. And he swings it away. Dangerous ball. Gives this one right back into Fairfax. And it's going to go back in possession of the Lions.
But see, that's what could happen when you leave it open. You let them come at you, and we saw University Prep there could have had the tie and leveled this thing up when we've seen a clear dominant team in this match.
Yeah, just that easy. They could have evaporated there. And University looks a lot more comfortable on the field now compared to the first 20 minutes of this one. Fairfax just bombarding them with all kinds of pressure, but able to go ahead and get some type of breathing room here. But Fairfax still has control of it. Fairfax, a team all in black. Attacking from left to right. All in white by Pancho Hernandez. He pushes one up top here. Great move here by Thompson. Still pushing forward is the players from University Prep, but cut down by number 17. Thompson wins it. Still switching forward. Pancho Hernandez has a possession of it. Has to go ahead and set across. It is deflected off a defender. Who wins it? Still fighting for it is Hernandez. And ball out of bounds. But great step there by Francisco Hernandez. He's a sophomore player for University Prep. Throw in here. Ball is in the air. Chested down. Who recovers it? It's back to Thompson. Ardiel. Now, here we go once again. Abdiel Thompson opens it up with his captain. Fake shot. Opportunity with his left. Looks like it's not his preferred foot. Decides to go ahead and opens it up and leaves it off. Opportunity now for University Prep shots. Got cross taken. Nothing out of it for a goal kick. Well, you like it a lot more from what you're seeing from University Prep these last couple of minutes.
Yeah, it looks like they finally woke up. They got some momentum. Fairfax falling behind. And that's what you want to see from University Prep. But again, this is all from not putting those shots in.
Yeah, your head coach, Diego Adame from University Prep. You got to be happy with what you're seeing here so far in these last couple of minutes. And they're on the attack once again. Pancho Hernandez opens this one up a little bit too far, and it's going to get lost for a goal kick. But they're looking a lot more comfortable on the field, our University Prep. Folks, shout out to Athletics, the official championship t-shirt sponsor of the 2025 Southeast Winter Classic. They came through big time with a fast turnaround to make sure our varsity champions walked away with something special. So if you're looking for high-quality soccer apparel and custom gear, check out Athletics and follow them for more. Big thanks again for supporting local soccer and our student athletes. Ball in the air. Fought four is going to get lost for a throw in favor of Fairfax. We haven't said Fairfax in the last, call it 5 minutes, as much as we had in the first 20. And just that one lead could evaporate in a heartbeat. Regardless of it, it's still 1-0 in favor of the Lions. 8 minutes to go in the first half. in a game that seemed to be controlled by Fairfax, but just a 1-0 lead here. Ball's going to be deflected out of bounds, throw in. Here we go once again. Brought down very nicely by Ryan Monson. Monson defended very well by Fairfax. Going to be a throw in. So complacency seems to have settled in for Fairfax, also as well as fatigue. Right? A lot of games. This is game number 4 of them for the Southeast Winter Classic. 4 games in 2 days. 4 games in less than 24 hours. Ball cleared all the way up top. This is Daniel Castellan. Carries this one away back to Joshua Lopez. Chested down and brought out of danger by Vicente Molina Agüero. Cleared away and out of bounds in favor of Fairfax. So very well sound in the back. The defense by Daniel Castellan and Vicente Molina, as well as Joshua Lopez for University Prep, sends the goal. And here's the throw in. Ball's deflected. Recovered very nicely by Fairfax. Switch it up to the opposite side and get a counter attack. Opportunity now for Fairfax, but the ball goes a little bit too far away. Checking in is number 7. This is number 30. Does the overlapping run? Give and go back to number 30. Might be too far. Might be too far. It was. It goes too far. There's going to be a goal kick here for the University Prep. So 6 minutes to go. See if the team all in white is able to go ahead and get a tie. It's going to be very dangerous for Fairfax these last couple of minutes for them defending here. And we'll get restarted here. Ball in the air. And loss of no one. Have substitution. How are you seeing the game so far here?
Again, Fairfax has dominated the first 20 minutes. University Prep kind of got some momentum in the last 4 minutes of the game. Now the team seem to be a little bit tired and they're not trying to have possession of the ball. I think University Prep will benefit from grabbing the ball, getting some control over it, and Fairfax just putting them in. And here they come.
Through ball here, but it's offsides. Offsides from Fairfax. Yeah, I think from both these teams, I think Fairfax would be the most benefited for this game to go into halftime. Ball cleared away. Marquez High School is taking on Palisades in the next round. Bell advanced as well. That was, I think, in my eyes, I don't know about you, Francisco, the group of death that Marquez, Bell, and Maya Angelou, and Animal Jackie Robinson wrapping it up. But we were there yesterday. That game yesterday, Maya Angelou went to sleep first with 4 points in that group, followed by Marquez with 3 and Bell with 3. And after today's game, they fell to Marquez, and then before you knew it, they're saying goodbye to the Southeast Winter Classic. But it's just anything makes a difference, and that tie against Animo Jackie Robinson really made an effect. And here comes Fairfax, an opportunity where they steal the ball in a counter attack. Great move there by number 7. Nice crosses it through, deflected. It appears to be a handball. Referee says play on. Daniel Castellan clears this one away. Ball back in favor of number 17 for Fairfax, and is stolen away back by University Prep. In the middle looking for Thompson, and it's going to get lost here for Fairfax. 3 minutes to go, plus whatever the official wants to add on. Ball's going to be headed through here. See the referee is getting set to blow the whistle. Says play on still. 2 minutes to go. And we get this one cleared away. Folks, thank you so much for joining us. Don't forget to like and subscribe on multi-streaming platforms. Or your like and subscriptions allows us to come and bring you these type of games and support our local talent and soccer here in Los Angeles City section, and as well as Southern section. A couple of Southern section teams playing here as well in the tournament. Lakewood High School being one of them. Linwood High School as well. Animal, one of the Animal schools, also one of the Southern section. Cantwell. So thank you so much for joining us and supporting youth soccer here. Ball's going to be deflected out of bounds back in favor of Fairfax. Put through here. Referee says offsides. Tight call. But offsides without a doubt as Southgate High School is in the house as well, getting ready for their next game after this one against Marshall. Southgate getting second in their group, LA Marshall getting first. We'll get restarted here. The Southgate group, that one's a tough one. They had their games rescheduled to a different host stadium over at ELAC due to water drainage issues at the field at Hawkins. So a lot to play for here in the next round, and no rain, no issues here for either of these teams or any of these teams whatsoever. As you see Marshall in the house making their way inside the stadium. That's going to be a good one. That's one of those are the games that I like, the classic Marshall Southgate, those old school high schools programs going at one another. And you have it here firsthand on our broadcast as the whistle is blown for halftime. That is halftime here from LACC. Don't go anywhere. We'll take a break. It's 1-0 in Fairfax. You're watching second round of the 2025 Southeast Winter Classic presented by Futboleando. All right, we're back into second half actions. Still 1-0 in favor of the Fairfax Lions. After this one, folks, don't forget we're coming to you live for the following game after this one, which is Marshall versus Southgate High School. Corner kick here for Fairfax, looking to possibly extend the lead. Ball's going to be crossed in, headed! It goes right into the keeper's hands. And the University Prep able to go ahead and save this one. And sends it all the way through here. Ball's going to be bounced. See who gets it first. University Prep still fighting for it. And out of bounds as Vicente Molina was fighting for it there. Throw in. Ball's bouncing. See who gets it first. And it's 1-0. The scoreline still here. So free kick opportunity for the Lions. 1-0 the scoreline. Starting off with the second half just now. So it appears to be some type of altercation between the referees and someone in the stands. Folks, don't be that person on the stands. Just as a PA announcement from Futboleando is don't be the person fighting with the referee on the stands. It pauses the game and makes everything more complicated for the student athletes. It's about the student athletes first and foremost. And I'm not sure exactly what's going on. So they had to go ahead and get a family member out of the stands here. So, like I mentioned, folks, if you're coming out here, please don't be that person. It's just a game at the end of the day. So a pause in the game due to extracurricular activities, if you will, on the stands.
Good job, ref.
Well, not sure. Was it the issue with the ref or the coach?
The issue was with the ref. It escalated to the stands now. But yeah, don't be that guy. We come here to see this talent that doesn't get a viewing. We know here in SoCal where the money goes is where the good tournaments go. This is for the kids to show their skills, to see players, to get talent, to get exposed. And unfortunately, the parents that come and do this, they take away this kind of stuff away from them. So don't be that guy.
Yeah, I mean, throughout the broadcast, we've been here, we've been saying it, we've been letting everybody know. And thankfully, yesterday, I think because of the rain, we didn't see much of that. We didn't see as much as that. But every game, folks, that we cover, not every game, I shouldn't say every game. Every other game or the majority of games that we go cover, it's always a constant battle between the family members and the referees, the players and the referees. And a lot of the times, folks, it's not the players on the field causing any problems. I would say 90% of the time, it's the parents on the stands, or not even the parents, whoever's on the stands, causing those issues, fighting with the referees. And look what it just caused us here. It causes a complete pause in the game. And now having extracurricular activities where it's not about the student athletes anymore, it's about the students on the field. But it's not the first time that it happened. It happened before at the Southeast versus Bernstein game. It's happening against with the Fairfax against University Prep. So it's a constant thing that we've seen here in not just this tournament, various tournaments, various soccer, and now it has us here just talking about these issues. Well, we should be talking about the game, right? It's 1-0 in favor of Fairfax. That's the main issue here. The students on the field, as you can see, have no idea what's going on, and now it's a pause in the game due to this, and we'll go ahead and keep it here. We see up in on the left of us. See if we can go ahead and get a frame view up in the opposite side where the referees are at. They're in the green in your bottom left hand side, top hand side, discussing with event organizer Felipe Bernal to see exactly what's going on, because it got to the point where it wasn't just about getting the parent or whatever might have that guy might have been out. It was the fact that he walked over to a Fairfax bench, grabbed somebody's cell phone, and smashed the cell phone on the ground. I mean, those type of aggressions, it's definitely cause for immediate expulsion from this game and absolutely from the remainder of the tournament. So we'll see what the event organizers are deciding to do. But the issue is always between either a parent or official referee. But that's caused the pause in this game. So the clock's still ticking. I mean, we're at 7 minutes in this one, so we're about what 5 minutes of wasted time. So we'll still keep it here, folks. 1-0, the scoreline for Fairfax. So don't go anywhere, folks. The time is still ticking, but we'll just go ahead and decide to go take a pause on our end too and decide exactly what's going on and figure it out ourselves.
No, va a terminar. Sí. ¿Y aquí cómo quedamos? Va a ganar el equipo que iba ganando. Ahí called it. No sé por qué, pero la reacción, el árbitro no va a dejar que se termine el partido. No sé por qué. No entendí cómo es que sabía cuál era el celular de él y la vuelta, no sé. Bien raro. Alright, folks, we're back into live actions. We did get confirmation. The game is going to get called and suspended. It's completely unfortunate turn of events here. But I was speaking to event organizers. If you ask the event organizer, he wants the game to keep going. And if you ask the referee, it's about his safety now, right? Thoughts?
Yeah, it's about safety. So apparently, what happened is a parent was screaming at the stands to his kid. His kid was apparently in the bench using his phone. The father was a bit upset about that. He screamed at the kid. The ref took it as an aggression towards both him or the player. I'm not sure. He gave the parent the red card. The parent threw a tantrum, walked over to the bench, got the kid's phone, and smashed it on the ground. I mean, that's just completely unacceptable. And now this is the outcome. The game's over. They're not going to be able to compete. I'm not sure who they're going to give the win to. Fairfax was winning, and they're the ones that are being the most affected by what happened. Durant is not going to confirm what the outcome of this game will be, but again, just don't be that guy at these events, because then this is what happens. What is supposed to be a friendly gathering, a friendly event to play the ball, to get some exposure, ends up this way. That's just horrible. And here comes Duran with the outcome of the game, and see what happens. But stay tuned. We have Southgate coming up next, and here's Duran.
I mean, it's weird, right? Like the game gets called due to the aggression on their side. So what about university prep? That just kind of just get left in the air and they don't get to play the final, what, 45 minutes of the game? Because this happened early in the second half. So again, our public address announcement to you all watching at home. You're coming here, just don't be that parent. Even if your kid is on his cell phone whenever he's on the bench, take care of that at home. There's too many families around here and whatever. By the way, you could tell we're pretty upset on our end too, right? You want to go ahead and we want to bring you these type of soccer games and these type of talents, and it's hard to do so when this kind of aggressions are going on the field. All right, folks, well, we'll end it here. The game's over, and we'll go ahead and wrap it up. Thank you so much for joining us. Marshall versus Southgate is coming right after this. This broadcast ending right here, but we'll be back for the Southgate versus Marshall and another broadcast. Thank you so much.